Welcome to the Diablo 4 Summoner Necromancer Leveling Guide. Embark on a dark and sinister journey as a Summoner Necromancer, commanding an army of undead minions to decimate your foes. In this guide, we will take you through the leveling process, providing valuable insights, tips, and strategies to help you unleash the true potential of your necromantic powers. The Summoner Necromancer can be built in various ways, but the most effective approach by far incorporates the use of supernatural sever. This proactive core skill gains tremendous strength from our skeletal minions and benefits from highly potent shadow passives that consistently enhance our army of undead. Moreover, this undead commando fearlessly leads the charge from the front lines, standing alongside the minions to further amplify their damage. While it may seem tempting to include every passive and active skill that relates to minions, many of these options are rather underwhelming. However, astute theory. Crafters recognize the immense potential of Shadow Blight, which naturally augments our damage output while empowering the Blighted Offensive Aspect Codex of Power Aspect. By effectively utilizing crowd control abilities such as Corpse Tendrils and Crippling Darkness to safeguard our bony allies, this summoner truly becomes a master of battlefield manipulation. Bone Splinters serves as our initial generator choice thanks to its swift animation and efficient resource generation. It also possesses a respectable chance to inflict vulnerable, enhancing the impact of subsequent attacks for even greater damage. Once we reach level 22, we unlock Corpse Tendrils, which necessitates additional assistance for on-demand corpse generation from Reap in order to activate. This ability allows us to gather enemies in close proximity, enabling us to maximize our area, effect damage potential. Sever is a unique skill in Diablo 4, combining ranged and melee aspects, which is relatively uncommon. When activated, a spectral figure swiftly travels towards the targeted monster or area, dealing damage as it traverses the path. Upon reaching its destination, it inflicts damage to the surrounding area. As the spectral figure returns to your necromancer, it can once again cause damage along its trajectory and unleash an additional area of effect attack around you. This multi-stage damage application grants Sever significant versatility and potential for high damage per second. The only limiting factors for maximizing its effectiveness are the speed at which you can attack and the amount of essence at your disposal. Corpse Explosion features the modifier called Blighted, which transforms its explosive force into an area of shadow damage over time. This formidable skill inflicts massive area of effect damage without the need for a conventional resource. However, it does come with a requirement: the availability of freshly fallen corpses from our vanquished foes. Once you commence detonating these corpses, the true power of the domino effect becomes evident. The act of triggering an explosion on a deceased enemy tends to result in more casualties, generating additional corpses that we can subsequently detonate, and the cycle continues. This cascading chain of events holds significant importance for our capstone passive, Shadow Blight. Raise Skeleton is a vital skill that must be included in your skill bar to summon your formidable skeletal army. By targeting and consuming a corpse, you can summon both warriors and mages among your ranks. Once all your skeletons have been summoned, consuming another corpse with this skill grants you the ability to raise a skeletal priest. These priests provide healing to all your summons, while also bestowing them with a damage buff for a brief duration. In numerous situations, utilizing this method of consuming corpses allows you to reap the advantages provided by specific passives in your skill tree. Golem. Blood is an essential skill that should be included on your skill bar in order to summon your most formidable minion, the Golem. The Golem is automatically summoned and possesses an activated ability that can be utilized by clicking the corresponding skill on your bar. Upon its demise, the Golem automatically respawns after a 20-second interval. What sets the Golem apart from other summons is its unique characteristic. It can be directed in battle using the skill, but only when it is off cooldown. This allows you to exert control over the Golem's actions during combat, enhancing its strategic value. Golems. Blood serves as the ultimate choice for commanding our undead army. Its activated ability significantly boosts our damage output against resilient monsters and formidable bosses. Prior to reaching the required level for selecting the blood option, we can opt for Golem's Bone, which provides the advantage of generating additional corpses on demand. This ensures a steady supply of resources for our summoning needs. To begin, it is crucial to unlock our primary basic skill, along with its initial enhancement. In the early levels, our skeletons play a vital role in absorbing damage while also contributing their own modest damage per second. For this purpose, we employ Bone Splinters as our preferred generator skill due to its effectiveness. As we progress, we may opt to respec and transition to Reap, which offers enhanced utility to support our playstyle. Level 2, Bone Splinters. Level 3, Enhanced Bone Splinters. Seaver has swiftly ascended to the top of my list as the most visually captivating skill for the Necromancer. Its aesthetic of a spectral skeletal avatar dashing towards enemies and swiftly cleaving them with a scythe is undeniably metal and incredibly badass. Not only does it offer a visually stunning experience, but it also proves to be a highly dependable and effective source of damage per second for both dense groups of enemies and single targets. Its power amplifies even further as we increase the number of minions in our arsenal, thanks to the supernatural Sever enhancement. Additionally, we incorporate Initiate's Bone Splinters into our repertoire to apply the vulnerable status, further augmenting our damage potential. Level 4, Sever. Level 5, Enhanced Sever. Level 6, Supernatural Severe. Level 7, Initiates Bone Splinters. At this stage, our primary focus lies in prioritizing the base skill damage of Sever and bolstering the strength of our skeletal warriors. By doing so, we lay the foundation for efficient scaling and ensure that our minions become the most formidable assets in our arsenal. This approach allows us to maximize our overall damage potential and unleash the full might of our undead forces upon our foes. Level 8, 11, Severs. Level 12, 14, Skeletal Warrior Mastery. To enhance our build with a more consistent output of shadow damage, as well as improved crowd control and damage, we don't have to search far. We can incorporate Corpse Explosion, Corpse Tendrils, and Imperfectly Balanced into our arsenal. By utilizing Blighted Corpse Explosion, our standard physical AoE burst transforms into a substantial area of shadow damage over time. This enhancement becomes particularly relevant as we progress further. Corpse Tendrils comes into play by pulling every monster towards a single location, greatly enhancing the efficiency of our Sever attacks. Lastly, the addition of Imperfectly Balanced provides a significant boost to our overall damage potential. Level 15, Corpse Explosion. Level 16, Enhanced Corpse Explosion. Level 17, Blighted Corpse Explosion. Level 18, Corpse Tendrils. Level 19, Enhanced Corpse Tendrils. Level 20, Plagued Corpse Tendril. Level 21, Unliving Energy. Level 22, 24, Imperfectly Balanced. Respec 1, Bone Splinters to Reap. Respec 2, Enhanced Bone Splinters to Enhanced Reap. Respec 3, Initiates Bone Splinters to Acolyte's Reap. After reaching the long-awaited shadow damage passives, our build starts reaping the rewards of all the sources of shadow damage we have been employing. These passives offer enticing bonuses, including increased movement speed, substantial damage boosts, and effective crowd control capabilities such as Stagger. They serve as a means to reward us for consistently applying shadow damage, maximizing the benefits derived from our crowd control potential. With these passives in place, our build attains a harmonious synergy that amplifies our damage output while bolstering our ability to control and stagger enemies effectively. Level 25, Grim Harvest. Level 26, Fueled by Death. Level 27, Reaper's Pursuit. Level 28-30, Gloom. Level 31-33, Terror. Level 34, Crippling Darkness. Although the current selection of ultimate skills may not provide significant benefits for our build, the key passive Shadow Blight offers a remarkable boost to our overall damage output. Shadow Blight boasts several crucial features that greatly enhance our effectiveness. Firstly, it directly increases the damage dealt by both our minions and skills by a substantial 10%. Additionally, for every 10th application of any shadow damage on a target affected by Shadow Blight, it inflicts an extra 20% of weapon damage at no cost to us. This effect synergizes exceptionally well with our multi-hit Seaver, the continuous damage from corpse explosion, and the persistent assaults of skeletal mages. Shadow. As a result, we swiftly accumulate an impressive amount of free damage on the target. This attribute proves particularly advantageous when it comes to expedited boss kill speeds. Level 35. Shadow Blight. To bolster our corpse explosion damage, we focus on incorporating appropriate enhancements. Additionally, we prioritize acquiring essential passives that ensure the consistent generation and utilization of essence, as well as maintaining the efficiency of our Sever engine. By strategically selecting passives that specifically enhance corpse explosion, you can indeed amplify its destructive potential to unprecedented levels. These passives can greatly augment the damage and effectiveness of corpse explosion, enabling you to unleash devastating area of effect damage and obliterate hordes of enemies in your path. This specialized focus on enhancing corpse explosion ensures that you maximize its destructive capabilities and establish yourself as a formidable force on the battlefield. Level 36, Golem Mastery. Level 37, 40, Corpse Explosion. Level 41, 43, Hewed Flesh. Level 44, 45, Grim Harvest. Level 46, 47, Fueled by Death. Level 48, Inspiring Leader. Level 49, Skeletal Mage Mastery. After acquiring all the renown in Diablo 4 and obtaining the extra 10 skill points, your initial priority should be to allocate them towards the leveling progression outlined in the guide above. Once you have completed that progression, you can then invest the remaining points into the following nodes to further develop your Summoner Necromancer build. Renown 1-3, Necrotic Carapace. Renown 4-6, Hellbent Commander. Renown 7-8, Golem Mastery. Renown 9-10, Skeletal Mage Mastery. When considering gear options for the Summoner Necromancer, there are two signature pieces to focus on: the two-handed scythe and the shield. Scythes offer the advantage of implicit life on kill, providing increased survivability and potential overhealing mechanics. On the other hand, shields provide the ability to block a percentage of incoming damage, albeit only a percentage of the time. While shields may be more appealing for hardcore mode due to the added defensive benefits, they can seem lackluster compared to the higher damage potential offered by wielding a two-handed weapon. In terms of weapon choice, the two-handed sword emerges as the optimal option for a necromancer build. This is because two-handed swords provide implicit critical strike damage, enhancing the potential for devastating critical hits. To prioritize the stats on your gear, consider the following order. Weapons. Core, skill, damage. Damage to affected by shadow damage over time enemy. Damage to crowd-controlled enemy. Intelligence. All stats. When considering armor for the Summoner Necromancer, it's important to note that different pieces provide varying benefits. While most armor pieces focus on granting defense and utility stats, gloves stand out as they offer a wide range of offensive options. Here are the important stats to prioritize when selecting gloves and other armor pieces. Helm, intelligence, maximum life, resistances, armor, maximum life, total armor, damage reduction, maximum minion life, gloves, sever, ranks, attack speed, damage, intelligence, pants, corpse explosion rank, maximum life, intelligence, damage reduction, maximum minion life, boots, movement speed, corpse tendrils, ranks, fortify generation. Jewelry plays a vital role in providing powerful offensive stats to aid us on our leveling journey. However, it's crucial to pay close attention to the specific roles on the jewelry, as higher level pieces aren't always better. Here are some important offensive stats to consider when evaluating jewelry. Amulet, damage, movement speed, all stats, damage reduction. Ranks to imperfectly balanced, ranks to glue. Rings, damage to close enemies, damage to crowd-controlled enemies, shadow damage, vulnerable damage. The Codex of Power presents a collection of legendary aspects that can be imprinted onto rare or legendary items at the occultist. These aspects become available for unlocking after completing specific dungeons scattered throughout Sanctuary. While leveling, there are several aspects that can greatly assist us if we have the necessary resources to imprint them. Top 3 Codex leveling aspects in order. Blighted Offensive Aspect. This aspect can be obtained by completing the Akhan's Grasp dungeon located in Hawazar. It offers offensive benefits that synergize with blighted skills, increasing their potency and effectiveness. Offensive Aspect of Grasping Veins. This aspect can be acquired by completing the Corrupted Grotto dungeon situated in Kyrgyzstan. It provides offensive bonuses that enhance skills related to Grasping Veins, empowering their damage output and utility. Offensive Aspect of Reanimation. This aspect can be unlocked by conquering the Alderwood dungeon found in Skazglen. It offers offensive enhancements that amplify the power of reanimation skills, bolstering the damage and effectiveness of your summoned undead minions. By imprinting these aspects onto appropriate items, you can harness their specific benefits to significantly enhance your leveling experience and combat prowess. I hope you found these tips helpful and informative as you prepare to embark on your journey in the world of Sanctuary. If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, please consider subscribing to our channel for more gaming content like this. Don't forget to hit the like button to show your support and let us know in the comments if there are any other topics or games you'd like us to cover in future videos. Thank you for watching.